There was a movie that came out a few years ago about a guy who woke up to a world where the Beatles didn't exist. In this story from Parallel Worlds, I'm going to tell you about a universe where not only did the Beatles exist, one in which they never broke up. Hi, I'm Dave Nelson, and welcome to the YouTube channel where we talk about parallel worlds, alternate universes, and everything in between. The following video is titled Everyday Chemistry, so keep watching to find out why. A guy who calls himself James Richards claims that on September 9th, 2009, he came into the possession of a cassette tape of a Beatles album that was never released. In fact, not only was it never released, he claims it was also recorded many years after they broke up. Richard says he was in Del Potro Canyon in California chasing his dog when he tripped, fell, and hit his head, causing him to lose consciousness. When he woke up, he found that he and his dog had been transported to a parallel Earth by a man named Jonas. He and Jonas talked about the many differences and similarities between their two worlds. When the subject of the Beatles came up, Jonas said his brother had attended a recent concert of theirs and that all four original members were alive and together on his Earth. When Richards explained that only two members were still alive in his universe, Jonas showed him the room where he stored his Beatles collection. Richards says that of the cassette tapes Jonas had, there were four whose titles he could not recognize. When he asked Jonas if he could have a copy of the tapes, Richards was told for his own safety that he could not take any kind of souvenirs back from that dimension. Richards managed to pocket one of the tapes while Jonas was distracted and took it with him when he and his dog were later transported back to his Earth. The album that Richards obtained was then transferred to MP3 and is currently available on the website, thebeatlesneverbroakeup.com, so take a listen to it. One could explain that it's a mashup of all four Beatles solo material from over the years. For example, the first track, Four Guys, contains elements of George Harrison's When We Was Fab, John Lennon and Yoko Ono's I'm Moving On, and Paul McCartney and Wings' Band on the Run. But one could also say that if the Beatles had never broken up, this material would be the logical result of their combined efforts as a band. So what do you think? Did James Richards really travel to another Earth? Let me know in the comment section, and while you're there, give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to hear more stories from Parallel Worlds, make sure to subscribe to this channel and have that notification bell turned on too. I'm Dave Nelson. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.